Hi guys, welcome to Food for Life TV. My name is Denise. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist and also the founder of Food for Life. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and so what better topic to talk about than chocolate? So here we have 4 brands of popular chocolate, and I'm going to go through them with you guys today and just dissect the ingredients, and you'll see why these chocolates are not really good for us. And this is why we have the 2 conflicting views of whether chocolate is actually good for our bodies. So the very first one is this Lindor Chocolate. I used to love these. And now I'm glad I have another alternative to these because the very first ingredient is sugar. And I wanted to just say that chocolate is not made out of sugar, it's made out of cocoa. And so cocoa should actually be your very first ingredient and not sugar. But the very first ingredient is sugar. And then it's vegetable fat, which means when this is heated to high temperatures, you are eating rancid oil. And then cocoa butter, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, lactose. So lactose is it's a type of sugar. It's the sugar that we find in our milk. And so this is, you can see it as an added sugar ingredient. Then we have milk fat, skim milk powder, emulsifiers, barley malt. So that's 3 sugars in here, extract, artificial flavoring, and that's it. And so per 100 gram, we have 42.7 grams of sugar. So this on my list, I mean, the fact that sugar is the first ingredient, it really doesn't make it a real chocolate in my books, despite it being from Switzerland. And then we have this Maj Melty Kiss chocolate. This, again, found everywhere, really, in Hong Kong. And going through the ingredients is, first ingredient, guess what it is? Sugar again. Vegetable oil. So again, in my mind, I'm reading rancid oils. Cocoa mass, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, skim milk powder, cream powder, and one of the last few ingredients is cocoa powder again. So again, it's not much real chocolate in here. It's a lot of milk powders to make it creamy. And also there's emulsifiers in here as well. So per 100 gram, this has 34.1 grams of sugar. A little bit less than this Lindor, but again, sugar is still the first ingredient. And then we have the Royce Chocolate from Japan. Royce, I thought that it would have better ingredients, to be honest. But again, the very first ingredient is sugar. And because actually this one is more like a chocolate cookie bar, so it has some wheat flour and shortening. But then the ingredient after that, again, is cocoa butter and some whole milk powder, cocoa mass, some hazelnut paste, emulsifiers, and so on. So to be honest, this is not as bad as the other ones. But again, the first ingredient is sugar. It's not really, first ingredient should read some kind of cocoa, whether it's a cocoa mass or cocoa butter or cocoa paste or cocoa powder. It's supposed to be chocolate, right? Chocolate should be the main ingredient. And per 100 gram, this is 35.4 grams of sugar, so just slightly more than the Maj Melty Kiss. And lastly, we have Godiva. Godiva is a very popular chocolate. I'm sure some of you have gifted this before. Some of you have perhaps gone to buy it for yourself. But let's go through the ingredients together. First ingredient, surprise or no surprise, it's sugar. And then we have chocolate processed with alkali, and this is actually a very cheap chocolate. And then we have cocoa butter, sweetened condensed milk, which is basically essentially sugar number 2. Then we have corn syrup, sugar number 3, heavy cream, milk powder, unsweetened chocolate, skim milk powder, palm kernel oil, so again, rancid oil, evaporated milk, sugar number 4, hazelnuts, butter, sorbitol, sugar number 5, brown sugar, sugar number 6, xylitol, sugar number 7, butter oil, palm oil, honey, sugar number, are we on 8, 9? I've lost track. Honey, invert sugar, I think that's number 9, glycerin, another emulsifier. I've lost track. Sugar, let's see. And this just really blew my mind. Hydrogenated palm kernel oil. Nobody should be using hydrogenated vegetable oils anymore. I seriously thought these were banned, but I guess not. But the hydrogenation of oil is definitely just creating all these rancid oils and trans fat, and we just don't want that. Then we have high fructose corn syrup. I also thought this was banned, or it's banned in my mind anyways. And I haven't seen this ingredient in a long time, but it's here and I can't believe my eyes. But high fructose corn syrup, I think this is like sugar number 10 now, or 11. I've lost track. And then we have almonds, skim milk, breakfast cocoa, and you know, the list goes on. And then it ends with really raspberry juice concentrate, which technically is another sugar because it's a concentrated juice form. Juice is high in sugar. So, yes, of these 4, Godiva really is the losing one. Per 100 gram, this is 40 grams of sugar. And the fact that they're using high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, it's something I would actually throw in the garbage. These 2 are actually slightly better, even though sugar is the first ingredient. And Lindt, well, yeah, maybe not. So that is the review for these supermarket chocolates. After the supermarket chocolates, I'd like to introduce to you my favorite chocolate. This was introduced to me when I was making a trip over to Australia, and it is this Pana Chocolate. Pana Chocolate is really going back to what chocolate should be, its natural state. All of the amazing nutrients and benefits of chocolate is what Pana Chocolate made chocolate to be. So it's raw, it's organic, it's handmade, it doesn't use any dairy, so it's completely vegan. And also it uses certified ingredients. And talking about the raw bit, it means that they don't heat the cocoa to high temperatures, which means it retains all of the nutrients, all of the magnesium, the antioxidants, the PEA in there. These are all destroyed with heat, but we get all the benefits of that with Pana Chocolate because they keep the cocoa at very low temperatures. And they use low glycemic sugars, so it's quite safe for diabetics. Coconut nectar is one sweetener that they use, but they also use maple syrup. And cocoa is the main ingredient, being chocolate. So I won't go through the ingredients here with you guys, but you can look it up. It's in our website. And this is just really a wholesome chocolate, a guilt-free chocolate that you can have, that you can share with your loved ones, with those that maybe need to be on a low glycemic diet. And yeah, this is really my go-to chocolate. It has amazing flavors. Coconut goji is one of my favorite ones, and also the mint. And for Valentine's Day, we also have a I Love You packet that has a special edition rose flavor. So don't miss this special edition rose flavor. It is to die for, and I'm sure your loved ones would really appreciate a chocolate that is beneficial to them and won't harm them. So I hope this was helpful and that you guys enjoyed this. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the video, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye.